Yo, what's going on everyone? Taco3 here, and welcome back to another End the JoJo game video. Today is the start of a new series where I go through every single stand in End the JoJo game, old or new, and give some facts about it, show you the best combos for it, secrets about the stand, and anything interesting. Basically like a mega stand review series where one by one we go through all the stands. Anyway, the reason I'm doing Silver Chariot first is because it actually just got updated with its new ultimate, which you probably saw at the beginning of the video in like a very short clip, which will be at the end of the video if you want to see the whole thing. Now, before we get into anything, I want to say leave a like, comment, and while you're down there, subscribe if you want. You don't even have to turn the bell on, but it does help a lot either way. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. So going over the moveset of Silver Chariot, I'm going to be using the non-Anubis version for this part because I feel like it gives more accurate results, which more people would normally use because some people do not know about Anubis. So the first thing we have is just your average barrage. Pretty powerful barrage with an average finisher. And a unique R attack that when you use it actually pierces the enemy, does damage, then knockbacks, and it does indeed break block. Another thing is Chariot's secret technique, which is a ranged attack that actually ricochets off walls. And it can hit you and any other players, however, can just be blocked from any angle. Another thing I would like to point out is that if you shoot away your blade and then try to use your barrage or your R attack, they actually change. And yes, you get the funny bonk noise every time. And I will show that again in case you didn't see it. By far the funniest thing in this game in my opinion. I love bonking people. There has been times where I have just done nothing but bonk people. Anyway, going on to the next attack, we have Go to Hell, which is honestly one of the best attacks in the game. It quickly goes behind the enemy and destroys their health while sending them behind you. This may look like a bad attack at first, however, it does actually bypass block. If Oof turns around and has his block active and I use it, it will block it. However, if he faces towards me, and then I attack him, even though he's blocking towards me, it will bypass his block because it is behind him. So a very viable move, and it's actually a move that a lot of people don't know how to use it properly. Honestly, probably one of the best moves in the entire game in my opinion, just because it genuinely bypasses block. The next attack we have is I'm going to turn you into a pincushion, which is exactly what I'm going to do to Oof. A very powerful attack that leads to some very big combos, but the only thing is they are somewhat invincible while they are falling, and they can block in those invincibility frames. So, it's more of a combo ender. However, if you use it paired with Go to Hell, even though the enemy does get shoved behind you, you can get a pretty good combo off. And I'll show you two combos now, one where you can block and one where you can't block, and the benefits between them as well as the negatives between them. The first combo I'm going to show you requires Anubis, and this combo is blockable, so make sure your opponent doesn't know too much about blocking, and this combo should work alright. The next combo will be completely unblockable, but for now we're going to go over this infinite combo that is a practical one-hit. So you want to start off with barraging, then left mouse buttons. You want to then catch them with pincushion, step forward, catch them in a barrage, left mouse buttons, and then an R attack. And that is the instant one-hit combo. It is blockable, like I said, and if you do get blocked, you will be pretty much set up for any combo they feel like. So just watch out while you're doing that. Now we're going to go on to a combo that does a little less damage, but cannot be blocked. We'll do that now. This next combo also requires Anubis, and like I said previously, is not blockable at all. It's very much the same combo as the last one, however has a bit of a twist to it halfway through. You want to start off with barrages, left mouse button, catch with pincushion, go forward, C attack. As you can see, it doesn't kill them, it gets them very close to death, but it is unblockable, meaning that you will not be blocked and set up for a counterattack in any way. But, like I said, if your opponent doesn't know how to block, I would definitely use the first one. All in all, between the two combos, they're both very good and both have different uses. If I had it in my choice, I would always use the second one, just to be sure that no matter what, I'm not getting counterattacked. But if you're looking for a higher risk, higher reward chance, I would definitely go with the first combo. However, now we're going to get on to the next part of the video, which is defending against Silver Chariot. We'll get to that now. For the first part of defending against Silver Chariot, my friend Oof here is going to be shooting me with a sword. I'm going to show you how to directly block against the sword, and then I'm going to be showing some of the more precise ways to block it, and then have a counterattack with it, really. Oof, whenever you're ready, shoot me directly. It can be blocked whether it hits from this angle, that angle, wherever it hits you from, it can be blocked so long as it's not behind you. That's how you would normally deal with it. However, they can also ricochet off a wall and try to do a little trick shot on you, which I have hit plenty of times before. And like always, you want to hit it with your block and save yourself. However, if he does try to shoot me directly, and I'm quick enough to move out of the way... Alright, go on, Oof, shoot me directly. And I'm quick enough to move out of the way. If I can keep him there, it will hit him and line us up for a perfect counterattack. However, you need to be pretty close. So, just be risky with that. You can get hit in the process. It's not the most reliable move, but it can do damage to your enemy by their own hit, which saves your cooldowns. On to the next part. For part 2... when you're getting comboed by a Silver Chariot, and they use pincushion, what you want to do is, while you're falling, hold F, and back away. This allows you to easily get out of that combo, and then set yourself up for a perfect counterattack on the enemy. This can also technically be done with the unblockable combo, however it requires a lot of timing and shift lock. Whenever you're ready, do the unblockable combo. As you can see, by facing behind me with shift lock, I was able to block his C move, because if I am facing towards Silver Chariot, it will not attack. However, this is very, very, very secretive knowledge, which technically does bypass my statement of the move being unblockable in that combo, but there is always a block to everything. No matter what you do, there is always going to be a block. So, in saying that, we're going to go over to the last part of the video, which is showcasing the newest ultimate of Silver Chariot in its prime form. So, Silver Chariot's ultimate has recently been updated as of today, and it's a very overpowered update. Like all ultimates, it can be blocked, however, the ultimate, when hit, spikes your opponent and creates this force field, which isn't actually a force field. You do about 1,000,000 slashes and they rise up into the air and then go flying in that direction. You can pair this with the secret technique to maybe hit them with a shot, but it's never really been experimented on as far as I'm concerned. However, there is also a benefit to if you miss this shot. Even after you attack with it, or miss with it, you get the buff, which is Silver Chariot with its armor off. Basically, it just makes you do a little bit more damage, and a bit faster attacks, which Oof will now demonstrate. It also gives your Silver Chariot a different skin. That can also be paired with Anubis, and if done, will give you an incredible amount of damage. However, now we get on to the final point of the video, which is actually showing the area damage. Yes, area damage of the ultimate. I'm gonna have Oof come over here in front of me, And we have lined all these dummies up to show you that this area damage is insane. I'm going to be on mute for this, and I want everyone to enjoy what they're about to see. As you can see, it sent dummies flying everywhere, and pretty much lagged out the entire game for a little while there. Honestly, the best thing to do in this entire game, and since private servers are free, I definitely encourage you guys to go and try it yourself. To get all the dummies there, and then do it, is a really, really fun thing. This is also what it looks like to be hit by it yourself. All in all, good damage, very fun, and actually an area damage move that you don't even need to be hit by to be activated. You can walk out of the bubble, however, and defend yourself from that move, unless you are the one being hit by it. But, if I had to say, with that new ultimate in mind, with the area damage, it makes it exceptional for new team fights. And I don't condone team fighting, but we all know that there is an arcaying issue in the JoJo game. Not that I believe in arcaying. I'll have a video going over that soon, so make sure to wait for that. Honestly, I would probably change this stand from my tier list from an A, I think it was, to an S, because if it wasn't already an S, this stand, now that I've learned more about it, could honestly have the potential to be the best stand in the entire game. With an ultimate like that, I'm gonna have to definitely say that it's probably up there with the likes of Crazy Diamond at this point, because Crazy Diamond is also an incredibly overpowered stand. That's been it from me. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said at the beginning, leave a like down below if you did like it. Comment down below, because why not? And also subscribe, I mean, if you want to subscribe. Do it for Oof here. He needs to pay his medical bills. Subscriptions pay his medical bills. Tell him that. He practically did die. Yeah, he did die. That's gonna be it from this video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. However, if you look over right there somewhere, I should have another video on screen, and also over there I should have another video on screen. Click either of those if you're interested in seeing them. I mean, I like them. And also, I think above me there should be a little subscribe button, like above me. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.